Hi, my name is Janan. I'm a divorced single mom, and at 36, I decided to start my life over. Why? Because I'm following my dreams of starring in my own TV show and becoming a published author. So I'm putting everything on the line to follow my crazy idea.
I currently have a little bit over $100 in my account.
But I have faith and I believe in myself, and I know anything is possible. So join me as I hit the reset button on my life and walk the road to my new beginnings. What happens when you are raised on a crumbling foundation? You can either patch it up and salvage what you can, or you can blow it up and start from scratch. I believe in going big or go home, so I'm rebuilding my life from the ground up, and it begins with establishing a routine and setting firm fucking boundaries. And it begs the question, how many of us are trying to build our lives on cracked foundations? As someone who grew up without any structure, side effects of generational trauma, I knew I needed help building a routine. So I enlisted the help of the most type A person I know.
Save me from myself. Help
Let's
me
get
be
you
organized.
Okay. We already kind of talked about we want it like visual, big on paper instead of like Google Calendar or Excel
I would not
style.
look at that shit if it's on a computer.
That's fair.
Rewards. I need a reward for a week completed.
Okay, that's a good idea. I've seen some cool stuff where they do like different size tasks are worth different points, and then you set points goals for yourself. And it's like, oh, let's say every 25 points I go and I get ice cream. Every 100 points I buy myself, I don't know, a new pair of pants, whatever.
You know what? Every 1,000 points, I get myself a weed.
Ooh.
Like with a big task, that's when I get to smoke.
Okay. If you finish everything.
If I finish everything. I'm not trying to smoke quite as much because our bucket is kind of overfull.
Our bucket is a little full. So,
and when I hit like smaller goals, I still get stuff that I...
Yeah. Yes.
And at the end of the month, depending on how many points it's like a little game.
Yeah.
I could get like maybe a new outfit or something like that.
Try not to give yourself like super, super strict, rigid goals.
Because that's my problem.
Are hard for you to meet because that'll be discouraging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
Yay!
Structure.
I'm going to do it with you too. We'll do it on paper this week. And if we like it big, we'll do the whiteboards.
Now that we have a game plan, it is time to execute it. Before we can lay the bricks to our new life, we need to clean up the mess our old life left behind, because endings are always so fucking messy. Today I woke up and holy shit, my place is a mess. But it's time to clear out this old stagnant energy and clean house. This year has been all about starting fresh and facing myself. My life has been, messy. I had a messy divorce, and my family life has always been chaotic. This past month, everything in my life sort of fell apart. No wonder why my house has completely imploded and everything is in disarray. You are all literally watching me pick up the pieces of what's left of my old life. Here's the thing. I've lived my entire life at the beck and call of others. I spent my time ignoring my own intuition, my inner guidance, and let others have too much control over what I do, how I do it, and when I do it. And that's because I was a people pleaser. But for the first time, I'm listening to myself. And let me tell you, this is by far the scariest thing I've ever done. They say when you're manifesting your new life, it comes at the cost of your old one. And let me tell you, death, it ain't easy. But it is so necessary if you want to change things for the better. You will fall on your ass. You will be afraid. Things will be hard and things will come back together, bigger and better than you could ever imagine. But it takes courage and to trust yourself. So allow for things to fall apart. But remember, nothing lasts forever, not even hitting rock bottom. Building a firm foundation means building a community that fully supports you. One of my favorite movies is Encanto. Remember when Casita fell apart and everyone lost their magic? Who came to help the Madrigals? Their community. Without community and true friendships, how are we supposed to build our dream life? I am now on my way to meet my new friend, Laura. Yay! Even though we haven't known each other for long, Laura has been someone I can always lean on for a quick pick-me-up when things go south. And let me tell you, shit has gone south.
I was having a really bad day yesterday. Like, I woke up in the crappy mood. My mom had pissed me off. Well, not pissed me off. She hurt my feelings. So like everything just felt like off, and I just wanted to throw everything in the toilet and say fuck spirituality.
We have those moments.
We had those moments, and I was like, I cursed out my ancestors and my spirit guides. But I was on the couch, and typically I receive like downloads directly to me, but I guess I was in such a state that I couldn't receive any. I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
And so I had a vision in my third eye to do this certain oracle deck that I have in a certain way. So during that oracle deck reading, it was saying that I'm entering my new life, and that right now I'm in the unknown, and that this place is a place of creation, and I'm almost there to the other side. However, I have to rely on my faith, on the faith of like not knowing what's coming next, but just the knowing that everything's going to work out in my favor, and just to keep on pushing through the darkness right now because I'm blind. When he first told me this, I had a complete breakdown. Like, I mean, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, like all this different
Yeah.
shit. And now I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. But all I really have is faith that it's gonna work out.
It's hard to have faith when so much shit has blown up.
When you're stepping into your new life, like they always say, it costs you your old one. And I'm letting go of everything that tied me to my old life. And so to me, it's a sign that it's here. The new life is here.
Yeah.
I just can't really see it in the physical just yet. It's the ego death to the nth degree.
Yes.
And it's hard. There is this man that channels somebody called Bashar. And he's like, when you get closer to your manifestations, your subconscious mind is going to freak out and try to protect you. So by freaking out, it's going to attract everything that's scary to you,
Yes.
try and make you turn back away. But that's a good sign, because if you go through it, you get what you want.
And that's true. You've heard that fears are confronting your fears is how you grow the most.
Exactly.
That's when you, yeah. Yeah, but think about your life in a whole. I mean, you're turning 33 in a month.
36.
Oh,
sorry.
But like, just think about that and think, in these 36 years, you've been through like hard times where you've almost fallen apart.
Yeah.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
And you're able to hike. Things are still not perfect because it's life, and
Yeah.
life is not perfect. But once again, you'll come out the other end just like you did before.
Exactly.
And we're going to keep going through these ebbs and flows until we learn how to just let it go. How to,
Exactly.
like, surrender our control.
Exactly. So is the surrender part the funnest part of all. But what can you do? There's absolutely nothing I could do at this point. I can't control what happens to his life.
No, of course not.
It affects me, but what can I do? I can only be there for my child.
See, but see, once again, look at this situation. It affects you. And of course you're like, damn him. Like, he's the one not making the right choices. He's the one that's impacting my life and Leilani's life. But at the same time, no amount of dislike or discomfort that he puts you through would you ever take back meeting him, because it's brought you this far. It's brought Leilani, and it's made you a stronger woman because of it. So it's like everything, it sucks to say sometimes, but it's like, damn, it brought you here. It's made you this. It's going to keep helping you grow.
Exactly.
And you know why? Because this is the way the universe tests your strengths. And he's testing your strength to show you how strong you are. We give you your problems, universe. Handle it.
Exactly.
Here's the thing about new beginnings. They're messy. But as things fall apart from your life, if you set up firm enough foundations, your new life will thrive. But don't forget, allow yourself to let go of what no longer serves you. And remember, do it scared, because it's all about having faith.